going on? You are tuned into Pick'em Gambling Show, brought to you by 2FootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. Oaks, what it do, man?
Not much, man. Madrid won today, despite what everybody thought. Look, I know that we're both Madrid fans. I know we've been doing this for a while. Game's now over till it's over, guys. Turns out, game's still not over until the ref blows that whistle. Look, we're probably going to get into it because you have some valid criticisms of Don Carlo, but like I'm so sick of every Madrid fan on Twitter go, "Oh, dude, fire Carlo! Oh, we gotta get rid of Carlo! Oh, Carlo! You guys know he's the best manager on the planet, right? Who are you replacing him with?"
Well, we shouldn't bring up his winning percentage or how much he's won at Madrid either if we wanted the Carlo haters to be happy.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's got more UCL titles than every single other club not named Real Madrid. Technically the same as Milan, but he helped Milan win 2 of those, so tie goes to Carlo. So yeah, guys, like he's also won the league in all top 5 major leagues. He's won it in England, he's won it in Germany, he's won it in France, he's won it in Spain. Like he's won it in Germany too with Bayern. Like I don't know what the fuck else you guys need to know. Also, like, who's coming in and managing all these personalities as well as Carlo? Like who's gonna get Friendship FC together if it's not for Don Carlo? These guys have fucking egos, guys. Like as much as they like playing together and winning games, they do. There's not a better manager out there on the fucking planet who holds the locker room together than Don Carlo.
Yeah, guys, it's a tough day for a Carlo hater, but that's neither here nor there. I did send out the Nick signal if he's feeling himself. I gave him the link. He's good to go whenever. You guys know Nick has a rotating seat, so don't be shocked if another square just randomly pops up. Oh, hold on. It still says Oaks shout out on here. Let me fix the last week's fuck yous.
Thank you. Because I have a lot more fuck yous than shout outs.
Yeah. I know at one point one of us is gonna say it. I'd rather just kind of say the rant and then let Oaks pepper in whatever else. So I'm trying to keep mine relatively short. I think I have 4 total, and I did awful last week on the board. I think I went like 6 and 9 on the board, which you know how we do it on the board. We rarely go under 50%, usually around 60. So that was a tough one. I was going through mine, and like the first 6 were just misses. It was absolutely upsetting.
Yeah.
My first one, big one, Aston Villa.
Yup.
What am I supposed to make of you? What, like, you can't beat Wolves now? I know you're not the greatest team away, but this
0-7, I believe, after UCL matches or something like that.
It's just crazy. Yeah, but then you look at like, all right, 0-7, they're due for a win. What up, Nick? Thank you for joining us,
boys.
What's going on, brother?
Another square might pop in because Nick has an open chair. So welcome. Oh, Nick did the thing also where he was like, yeah, what games do you think we're talking about? As if I'm not playing PlayStation 5. And I'm just like, dude, you think I even looked at the charts?
Listen, the only reason I asked is because the board is so incredibly bad this week that I wanted to come a little bit prepared.
Well,
I'm going to go with a hard disagree. I'm a big fan of the skinny, like the no English slate or the all cup slate, because it just magnifies how good of numbers we're getting on like really easy shit in Spain.
Yeah, I also like the content angle of Nick having to study what he thinks Oaks and I would talk about on Wednesday. So part of that for me is a nice little game where I get to see, all right, let's see how confident Nick is in this game.
Did I go 2 for 2 in guessing who fucks it up today?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you.
Wait, what was the first one?
In fairness, Isak's goal got disallowed, so that would have been wrong.
Yeah, and in the round where they happen to have VAR, isn't that convenient? Every previous round, that's a goal without anybody taking a look at it.
Fact.
All right, we're keeping it in England. My first fuck you was Aston Villa. Just be good when you're supposed to be good. Like, if you're actually going to be like, hey, we're one of the top 6 now, shoo out Tottenham, feel free. I don't care, by the way. then you got to beat Wolves. That's just you just have to. I'm sorry.
You do have to beat Wolves.
You got to beat Wolves. You can't lose to Wolves. That you gave them so much room right there for their relegation battle too. What did they jump to 16th maybe?
It all blends into each other. I don't remember if I talked about it with you guys on this show, if we talked about it in the Champions League stream, if I talked about it on my show. I don't know. Last week was one big blur to me. Pretty sure I was shouting Aston Villa's defense is fucking fraudulent.
You sure were.
Only because Tyrone Mings got hurt. I'm also on Santos' watch, so if you see me randomly get hyped, it's because I'm already putting in too many Brazilian bets and it's the preseason.
What's the bet? I'm in.
Well, I took both teams to score, plus sign, by the way. It was plus 135. This is pretty much where Santos is playing Botafogo, not the good Botafogo, the bad Botafogo. SP. You'll figure it out if you go into Brazil at all, if your book gets it. But it's Neymar's birthday. He flew in to practice on a helicopter yesterday.
Is he starting for Santos?
I don't know if he started. I don't know how, but also, you're playing. He didn't start, but you're playing on Neymar's birthday. If I could bet a Neymar goal, I don't care if he's only playing 5 minutes. I would bet it.
Yeah, my buddy, shout out Classic Watch Nut from Discord, bet it. It was plus money on Bet Rivers. I know he's not starting, so it voids. But live, if he comes on, live bet it. Neymar playing for his hometown club, in his first re-return, absolutely.
On his birthday.
Yeah.
It is his birthday. So it was the helicopter is really the nail in the coffin for me, though. Anyway, back to fuck yous, guys. Second is Brentford. I just score a goal. You can lose. I'm not backing the Bees.
Score us a goal, damn it.
Bees are usually buzzing at the crib, but I just needed one. Against this Tottenham team, I just needed one.
Yeah.
That was pretty pathetic. Next, I got Napoli on here. Mostly because I've been religiously just putting Sauce shot on target and Napoli money line. And they gave up, I think it was a 92nd minute goal.
Sure did.
Absolute fucking dagger to end a draw. And I was thinking the whole time, damn, it'd be really nice if Anguissa was just yo, fuck it, hold this one. Because I might have taken him for a shot on target also. But I needed that cushion goal from Napoli. Because Conte can park the bus or do whatever the fuck he wants to do defensively. I still do not trust. That back line for Napoli hasn't been good since Kim left.
I was mentally shattered and fell asleep during the Napoli game because we'll get to it. It's on my fuck yous, but holy fuck that Inter game. Jesus Christ, that mentally broke me.
The only thing that saved me was live betting Inter on a double chance.
Yeah.
Everything else just was fucked. Shout out to Marco, too, for still hitting a shot on target. And then I'm going to say Spanish refs, so Oaks doesn't have to say Spanish refs. It's another week and another time we have to bring it up because we're at the point now where they had to hold a meeting. The ref from the Real Madrid Espanyol game they're both suspended, and the VAR group are now suspended for a month after just some absolutely horrendous calls. And we're not here to blame the loss on the refs because, if you're good,
finish your chances.
You got to score against fucking Espanyol. Yep. But it didn't help when there's 4 controversial calls in the same 90 minutes, and then all the refs get suspended. And it's sad at this point.
Not a great look.
Also, I want to say death threats are not. I have this written down. Death threats are not cool. But
however, La Liga.
I'm not saying you're totally undeserving because the whole woe is me. We're the only people that get judged for everything we do in our job, and we're always wrong. No, you're fucking not. No, you are absolutely. You realize we watch football every week. What the fuck do you mean? I watched Atalanta. No, you're not. They're gonna catch heat too. Don't fucking worry about it, refs. It's just sad that you got more technology to make your job
That's
easier.
The thing is the technology's there. Use the technology. I'm not going to fucking fly off the handle on the on-field guy because, if he makes a mistake, that's the point of the VAR room. You're supposed to catch the things that fall through the cracks.
No, that's where me and Oaks are different. I will still get mad at the on-field guy because of how blatant half of it was. But when there's also video referees that were placed to correct him when it's wrong, and then you just are extra wrong, where you're like cutting plays in different parts in VAR or just not saying shit. And then even afterwards,
It's
when
the
you're like,
not
yeah, we
saying
want to be
shit
really
that bugs me.
transparent and we're not being corrupt, and then you don't release audio tapes for everybody to hear, then it makes it look it's kind of like when you have 115 charges against you and you won't share all the evidence, but you're innocent, type vibes. So just get it together, Spain. The fact that we're rallying for English refs to fix the problem is also really sad.
That's pretty embarrassing. Yeah,
But-
because English refs ain't good either.
Who we really should go for is probably the Polish, German refs. I feel like they have enough like upper body strength too, where they're not going to get muscled by any of the players, and they won't just accept any bribe. Not England, for sure. Not England. It isn't always will be. Yeah. It's just like sad how blatant they got to be with it. Like, at least like they used to do it in the shadows a little bit where you're like, ah, man, it might not be. Now it's just like, okay.
Wow. Broad daylight, huh?
Also, death threats not cool, but also do a little bit better of a job. Again, not condoning death threats, but like, feel free to do a better job. Oh, I also wrote on here, Jared PK is still a giant twat. So I forget what he did. Oh, he did an interview and was talking shit to Iker Casillas. Like, oh, this is what Madrid always does. They always put pressure on the refs to give them calls. I was like, dog, you literally paid refs. You literally bribed refs for over a decade. You were there. You watched it happen. You accepted money, actually, on one of them. Wasn't that you getting investigated with Saudi Arabia? Are we doing this again? You want to go there, Jared? So, again, twat. But yeah, I'm good. We're all good there.
Nick, do you want to go?
Palate cleanser.
You mean you want to see if we can go in reverse and things I say are
Yeah,
gonna be on your list?
Stuff that I'm gonna agree with. Yeah,
yeah, let's do it. Number one, I think goes to Brentford for not scoring a fucking goal. Because I imagine all of us as ball knowers that we are, we're on both teams to score in over 2.5. They played really well. They were at home, thought they were going to get a fucking goal. They played Tottenham, who can't stop the three of us, plus whoever's in the chat. That was a little bit frustrating.
that sure was.
Also, fuck Kulusevski for taking 4 shots and just never hitting a rectangle.
That's kind of what he does. Either scores a goal or can't fucking do anything. And can't remember the last time he scored a goal. Man City gets a fuck you. Not really, because I don't care that they won or lost, but their team total.
Fuck you. I had money on them.
Their team total was the silliest number I've ever seen for Man City. So of course I got sucked into taking it. Fortunately, Haaland did get on the board for plus 200. So, I mean, washes it out, but would have really loved a second goal from Man City.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think the other ones are kind of right in line with what you guys were saying. I mean, Atalanta gets one for the past 2 games, actually. Fuck them. They get
as you texted me.
Yes. A special fuck you for the cup as well.
I'm calling them Atlanta for a while now.
We might have to. Atlanta United might have a better offense than them shortly.
People are saying.
But yeah, they've really just fucked their whole season, quite honestly, the past couple of weeks. I mean, they are just
Turns
on a
out
shit run.
Lookman kind of important.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, seems like it. So score more goals. Get back to the team that we need you to be for our team total every single week.
Positive step in the direction for Atalanta. I saw Samacha check on and get a little run.
You also see that.
Until he tore his shoulder and is out for the season.
Oh, cool.
Wait,
cool.
Oh, no, not his shoulder. I'm sorry. I think his ACL was originally injured and now he has a thigh injury or something.
Cool.
So
He
very clearly
clearly
rushed back. And he's done.
Very clearly rushed back if you only check on for fucking 30 minutes and now you're out again.
Yep. Yeah, and then, I mean, you kind of alluded to it, right? Milan-Inter game, the Roma-Napoli game. Just get another goal, guys. Anybody. I don't care who it is. Yes, I do. That's a lie because we're all on Inter money line, and I think we're all on Napoli money line. So, yeah, fuck Napoli the most. But the Milan-Inter game was just a good game to watch. Napoli-Roma was like terrorism.
I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna disagree. It was a really good game to watch until the fucking no penalty call VAR decision and the excuse they gave on television. People who are paid to be, I'm the VAR person. First of all, telling me that there's not enough evidence to overturn from the VAR room is fucking horseshit. The guy gets him tackling from behind. And then for you, with a straight face, is somebody who's supposed to know ball, to have the audacity to tell me, well, Theo's going to make that tackle anyway.
Yeah.
First of all,
no, the fuck
he's not. Second of all, if the guy's not taken down from behind, Theo's already 2 foot sliding, can't do anything about it. That's an easy chip. Do you know how easy it is to chip Theo Hernandez and go right the fuck over him?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. First, and this is like, as I was watching it directly after the game, in my mind, it's kind of like, call on the field was going to be tough to overturn. If they called it a penalty, it would have stayed a penalty. They called it not a penalty. I kind of get what they were doing, but to your point, to Leg's point earlier, there's no fucking transparency. There's no consistency. There's no anything. It's just, we're making shit up. How does the person feel today? That's what we're going with. And that's across fucking all leagues. So 100% with you on the frustration.
Here's my thing, though. In soccer, especially, when the offsides rule is what it is, and we have so much technology, especially in Italy, involved in the offsides rule with semi-automatic offsides now, when you put a ball over the top, and the guy runs his ass off and he beats you, he has earned the right to all of the space in front of him. You can no longer try and go through his back to beat him. He earned that space by being fucking faster than you. Yeah. So now when you're in the box, you have absolutely no right to make any sort of contact with him from behind. Period. And to say that Theo was there to cover it is just absolute horseshit. Because how many times have we seen somebody just quick chip over a guy, grab the ball while it's in the air, settle it, maybe not even settle it. You can chip it up to yourself and fucking crank that into the back of the net. Just to not give him the opportunity. And the thing that bugs me the most about that Inter game specifically, that is why it mentally broke me, is because we watched Pavard in the first half have 2 of the most textbook chase down, beautiful, from behind, high danger attempts. He even gets up and fucking flexes on Son when he's on the ground after that second fucking chase down, because that's as good as scoring a goal when you're a defender.
Yeah.
That's what the job's about. So to me, it kind of discredited what Pavard did, which was fucking superhuman, and he did it twice. And then you ruined the fucking game. Now, that said, Inter, finish your goddamn chances. You hit the woodwork 3 fucking times. That game should have been no sweat. You should have won that shit 4-1.
Yeah.
But you gotta make the right call there. And I don't care. Just pretend Theo doesn't exist. That's a penalty. If you can't see Theo Hernandez, that's a penalty 10 times out of 10.
That can't be a reason. I couldn't agree with you more. It's not even up for debate that can't be a reason.
So anyway, on to some other fuck yous. Bournemouth, do something. Come on. Everybody was like, oh, Bournemouth's getting hot. Bournemouth's getting hot. Well, there's the cherries. There's the mid-table cherries we kind of knew existed. You can't continue to play without a striker that long and keep putting up that many goals. Newcastle at St. James Park. Tough game, but, you got to finish that one.
At least they beat Arsenal.
They sure did beat Arsenal. I'm not even going to touch the Madrid game. We already did enough on referees.
Danny Ceballos, listen to your fucking coach and pass the ball to Vinny also. Who the fuck are you?
Yep. Bologna, Como, unfortunate red card. Really needed both teams to score out of that. Nico Paz, still a fucking dog. He had 2 shots before the red card. Despite the red card, took until stoppage time. He got himself an opportunity, a free kick, and he put a fucking cannon on net. Keeper made a nice save, but my God, this dude with a fucking wand
plus
tried
500
to
right there in front
blister
of me.
that into Rosette through the top of the net. What were you saying?
Plus 500 right there.
I know. That free kick was so nasty too. Like I thought he was gonna get it. Was a nice save, but I thought he was gonna get it. Empoli almost made me look really not stupid last week when I was drunk. I can't remember if it was Myron or if it was Fernando who was telling me, I can tell you've been drinking. You think Empoli might cover the spread. Empoli came out and scored first versus Juve. It took a red card, which kind of fucked the spread, but yeah. And then last but not least, Napoli.
Not only that, they had a goal called back. They could have been up 2 goals.
Yep. They should have been up 2 goals. So yeah, Empoli kind of fucked the spread with the red card, but I should get credit for pointing out that Juve has an absolutely terrible record against Empoli. And then Napoli just you can't.
Oh, Moani respects the coin though. That's what I'll say. Something nice about Juve. Moani respects the fuck out of the coin. Yeah, fuck Napoli though.
Fact.
I feel better.
Good.
I feel better.
Nick, you feel better?
Feel pretty good.
All right. Must be no hockey on. That's why he feels all right.
Not tonight.
His team sucks.
Just the fucking Bruins who suck, by the way.
Like, we got a good late night one. Leon Draisaitl for a goal. He fucking owns the Blackhawks. I think he's got goals in like 9 of his last 11 against us.
All right, here's the good news, guys. Folks, we're going to start in the FA Cup.
All right.
Manchester United is hosting Leicester, and by God, Manchester United is getting a whole lot of respect. I think they're like minus 200 something.
They hate playing at home. I don't think they've won at home under the new manager.
Period. They do not look good. So they might get some FA Cup magic here. I'm looking at Jamie Vardy shot on target at minus 130, which is wild. Also, nobody's talking about how Ruud van Nistelrooy literally just left this dumpster fire.
Yep.
Ruud van Nistelrooy knows them. Do I think they can get me a goal? Fuck yeah. I'm taking both teams to score. Both teams to score, I think, was minus 130. I'm going to probably pair with a Jamie Vardy goal, shot on target. We'll see how I'm feeling that day. But that's all I like about this game. Other than that, if somebody wants to tell me why I should be confident in Manchester United, feel free.
Not from me, brother.
No, neither here. I was looking at, I'm trying to pull up the exact line so I could sound super intelligent. I was looking at fucking Leicester plus 1.5.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I was going to have you guys try to talk me out of it.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna. I don't. No. Like I said, I don't think Man U has won a game at home under their new manager. I know he was coming under a lot of criticism for most games not won at Old Trafford. I don't necessarily think that's inside. I think that Man U fans are just I think they come to Old Trafford just to fucking harass their club. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's like playing in an away stadium, to be honest. But, yeah, I mean, look, I'm trying to pull up the spread.
What's Ruud van Nistelrooy's record at Old Trafford? Probably pretty solid.
Dude, you want to give me United under 2.5 goals at minus 135?
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
I don't know. Is United scoring 3?
That's why you said the spread. I was like, well, I think Leicester's going to get one. You think Man U is going to score 3 goals?
Right. Yeah, it's all versions of the same bet.
Fernandez is just on fire.
If you think Leicester get a
plus
goal,
1.5, even money.
Yeah. If you think Leicester are going to score a goal, you could conceivably take all 3 bets, or you could pick whichever one you like the best. I mean, it's all United would need to score 3 for pretty much all of us to lose.
If I see Christian Eriksen in the lineup for United, he will get me a shot on target because he always does. He's my fucking dog.
Hero.
Fuck that guy.
He's on his second life. No, come on. That man went over to the dark side and came back.
Than Casemiro got. Forget that. He should get more blame than Casemiro got. Next one I got. Everton versus Bournemouth.
Everton's hot.
Everton's plus 180, so they're the underdog at their own crib. They are hot right now. And I'm trying to figure out if Bournemouth is just English Sassuolo or if they're actually a good side and this Everton team's in for a long day.
This seems like an over to me, man. Over 2.5. I can just get on board right away.
I see Jordan Pickford is ruining your weekend.
He's done it before, many times.
I never know.
Everton has Merseyside Derby after this, too, so they might be looking ahead a little bit.
Okay.
This also might be the only trophy that they win.
They're not winning this. Everton's going to be lucky not to get relegated.
Oh, do you know about FA Cup magic? This is the only
I like.
where they literally cancel all their league games so they can play cup matches, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I said it in fuck yous that the Cherries magic came back down to earth a little bit. I might back the Cherries here. I think plus 155, plus 160 is kind of disrespectful on a team that scores a lot of goals. I'll take Calvert again too. He's just been hot. I know he kind of got shafted and they had a bad game, but like Calvert's been tearing it up. If he's gonna continue to be their substitute number 9 and they're gonna keep giving me like, you know, plus well into plus money, like plus 180 to plus 250 on him, like I'm gonna take it.
I'm with you.
I like Everton on the draw, no bet at even money though. Also.
Myron, I think the last time, man, you had aura, I was graduating from college. Facts, bro.
Damn, and Myron's what, 80? That's nuts.
That is nuts.
Hey, let's not take fucking shots at us old men over here, all right?
No, I was taking shot United. Because that's how long it's been.
Facts.
All right, so we got Brighton versus Chelsea. Guys, who's for real here?
Neither.
It's not Brighton. Brighton
It ain't fucking Chelsea
frauds, bro.
This looks like such a Brighton game, though, where I would be like, yeah, Chelsea's going to easily beat them. And then Brighton somehow figures out, hey, Matoma's going to score a brace, João Pedro's going to get one, and Welbeck's going to turn the clock back. And all of a sudden, Brighton has 4 goals against Chelsea. And I just don't know what happened. I do love both teams to score in this one, though.
This is totally one where, like, I would take a stab and say game to go to a penalty shootout plus 600 and just take a fucking stab.
Brighton have to find some self-respect after getting blessed by Nottingham Forest, right? Like, there's
that's literally what Brighton does, though, is they'll get their ass beat, and then all of a sudden they'll put up 4 goals themselves.
There's no way you get a 7-piece hung on you without a single goal, and you come out and you can't score on this Chelsea back line. Like, if I have to lean on a side, I'd say I'd probably take Chelsea, but I do like goals here. I think this is both teams to score over 2.5 for sure. Because Brighton at home, after getting shit pumped by 7, you can't come out and not score here.
In fairness, by this very exact logic that I couldn't agree with more, I had Arsenal to score 1 single fucking goal today. And they let me down.
That's Arsenal, baby.
Last time Brighton beat Chelsea 4-1 was in 2022, bro. I was expecting to have to go way further back to see like a crazy win from them. And also they play each other back to back.
That was the year that Brighton was on. Isn't that the year they sold Trossard to fucking Arsenal?
Yeah, and then went and blessed Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also just gave really bad advice. The thing I really love to do if you're going to take a stab on somebody winning on penalties, I just said it was plus 600 for the game to go to penalties. You can get plus 1,400 on either team to win on penalties. So just take
there's
both
an
of those,
extra
and
dollar.
you got plus 700, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I did that with. Remind me who Liverpool was playing in every cup final for the past like 5 years. Like, was it City?
Yeah,
Chelsea,
I did that. I did that a lot in the Euros / World Cup, like those big international tournaments. Like, if I think it's going to extra time, take both teams to win in penalties.
So that's what I would take a stab at in this game.
I like it.
All right, next one we got Aston Villa versus Tottenham.
Villa at home. Villa at home.
I'm nervous that Tottenham might just get hot.
No, they're gonna win that one. They're gonna win that other cup, and I don't know.
Well, hold on.
Tottenham's just bad, guys. Like I hate it. Like I wish Son was good. I wish I had something nice to say. I think he just fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah,
like, I think he's bad at football.
I kind of agree that he was a product of like a very.
He worked really well with
good
Kane,
system. Yeah.
But like his assists have completely disappeared. And
I mean, fairness, he's passing to Richarlison, so
right. But like he's also not a good enough goal scorer out there on the wing. And like, I don't know, have they completely lost the idea of fuck it, Son down there somewhere? Like, why is he not running off the ball more? Like, why are you not playing him in over the top? That's when Son like plays his best football, because like he is fast as fuck, boy. But like, if you don't have somebody who can play the ball over the top for him to run on, you're really kind of eliminating Son's best feature, which is he can beat a man one-on-one and finish. I don't need to see Son trying to cut in from the wing and beat two guys and then try and finish, and then have Richarlison as the guy he's trying to dime it off to.
You know what would fix everything that you are kind of talking about here?
What? A new manager?
Yep, new manager.
I guess. I mean, like, I guess.
Fuck that. It's a new fucking owner and sporting director at this point. Because how many
Yeah, I
managers
mean,
are going to trot
Tottenham
through there?
Solve everything, but I'm just saying if you want to see
Yeah.
Son be himself again and like just get an attacking manager, not one.
No, one thing I'll say, man.
Yeah. And pray to God.
We all thought Andrew was going to be a little bit different. It's like he's peaked, and now it's just kind of okay. You know, this is the Tottenham we've come to know and love.
I think Ange could do a good job somewhere.
Yes, I agree. It's just too dysfunctional.
In the German league for like Frankfurt.
Sure. Shit, he can fix this Stuttgart team that's fucking ass. By the way, we'll get to it. Dortmund's beating Stuttgart.
Nobody's a bigger believer in Dortmund than me, so I'm with you. Tottenham over 1.5 seems like kind of silly at plus 150.
Are we going to see any of these new signings either? Because that's going to greatly affect how many goals I think are in it.
We'll see Malin for
both
sure.
of the fucking defenses are so bad that you're going to hang plus 150 on somebody scoring too.
Especially if Matty Cash is still out for Aston Villa. They fucking suck on defense with no Matty Cash.
So
I want to see if Matthias Tell or like Asensio or Rashford gets to play. That's all I really want to see. I
think Rashford's a low-key good move for them.
Yeah, I do too. I think that could help.
I don't get it at all.
I think that could help fix his career too, Mr. I have to play on the left.
I think it's better for Rashford than it is for Aston Villa. Not that I think it's like an awful move, but
I think that the upside is all on Rashford's side.
They're turning into a little bit of like a West Ham in the sense that like how long are you gonna ride Ollie Watkins? Bro's doing jack shit.
They should have sold him last year, if we're being completely honest.
Of course. But, you know, guys coming off, 25-goal year, you figure he still has a little something. Like, dude, they have enough firepower to give somebody else some rotation.
I sold him to Arsenal for 60 mil.
Yeah, it would have been really funny, too. They really missed there for us content-wise.
Yeah.
This is why I should be a sporting director. This is actually Ohio in England, guys. We made it. Nice. You made it through it.
All right.
I'm going to take beyond the money line, by the way, at home, minus 120. Give it to me. Both teams to score over 2.5, too, sitting at like minus 140-ish.
Oh, Nick, there's definitely more games. It's just...
No, I know. I'm just saying better games in the FA Cup than I thought.
Oh, yeah. I only picked... This is the cream of the crop, man.
Well, no shit.
All right. Guess what? It's no football. Celta Vigo versus Real Betis. Anthony, shout out La Liga for just
Chucho too from Columbus.
Yeah, silly move, man. For
absolutely phenomenal move. I saw all of MLS Twitter like, why couldn't you do this? Like, why can't we keep him in the MLS? Because I'm pretty sure Chucho took one look at the contract and went, I'm getting balls in from Isco. Fuck all your money. Like, fuck everybody in the MLS. I get to go play with Isco? Yeah, sign me the fuck up.
He's actually, like, perfect for what they need, too. Like, just sitting there.
Somebody's that's a real 9 and going to finish?
Finish. Yeah, just finish. All you do is go with Isco. He makes everybody look good. Anthony somehow got – I saw that they reported he got man of the match. I was like, no way did he get man of the match. And I went, like, he didn't assist shit. He had a shot blocked, and then Isco scored.
Plus 500 score.
Who, Isco or Anthony? I laddered Anthony shots, so I was like, right away he jacked two. I was like, yeah.
Of course he did.
Keep it going.
That's what Betis needs. They need somebody to just let it fucking rip.
I heard Nick say under game. I love both teams to score, but I'm also not going to argue with an under because I like a Real Betis double chance and both teams to score.
Here's why I'm going to argue with an under. Borja revenge game.
What does he need revenge against them for? He got sent to Leverkusen, which is a major upgrade.
That's true.
Still sucked. And then now he gets to go to Celta Vigo, where they were like, hey, we want you to get paid.
I love both teams to score. It's minus 110 over on Caesars. I like the over 2.5 here at plus 116. Batiste plays no fucking defense for as good as Isco is. Every time that somebody not named Isco is touching the ball, they're a turnover waiting to happen for a quick counter. And Celta's got really pacey wings and can play fast. So I like this to be an open game. I like this to be a quick game. I think that the Isco-Anthony connection is going to continue to work well. Anthony will continue to get up shots for Batiste. I think it's probably like Chucho's probably not going to dress, but like if somehow he dresses and plays this game, like I fucking love that attack for Batiste. And they'll be almost Tottenham-esque where as long as they're going forward, no problems. They're going to score goals. But like if you get behind them, fuck, you're giving up goals too. So, yeah, Batiste plays no fucking defense. Celta's going to score one at home here. Like, I always find it tough not to take the home team to score. So, I think Batiste is getting on the board. I think Isco to score or assist is a play every single time he steps on the pitch. So, yeah, give me both teams to score at minus 110, and I like the over 2.5 at plus 116.
Also, fuck Bakambu. I've never seen somebody blow so many fucking like Isco's highlight. Did you see when he took it from midfield, Meg, the first defender, did a roulette around the necks and then puts him in on a breakaway? And this guy, he beats the goalie and misses the entire fucking
net. Whole fucking net, dude.
More angry with a striker than I was watching him. So knowing that Chucho's coming over and how I watch him finish, yeah, it was the MLS, but Isco does make everybody look good. If you have any sort of composure, you're going to look like a fucking genius up there. That would be my revenge if I was Borja Iglesias. I'd be like, wow, I don't get to play with Isco.
Yep. Yeah, you traded me right when we got Isco.
Nick, was this on your list of games that you thought I was going to talk about?
No, but Anthony plus 500. I'll take a fucking stab with that every goddamn time. Well, I got to be right once every 5 games.
That's not hard.
Oh, no, I guarantee you he's going to fall in love with Batiste, and the fans are going to love him. Anytime he touched the ball and did a step over, they were just immediately, it was erupting. So I hope that he, like, feeds off that energy and gets that big dick energy again where he'll just
turns out
banging
Spanish dudes, Spanish fans love Brazilian wingers.
All right, next one. Athletic Club versus Girona. We're getting a solid number on Bilbao at home. That's pretty much why this is on the list. It was still like minus
140.
I had minus 150. So it's you got to dance with it a little bit. I wouldn't hate Bilbao and over 1.5. Do they have a cup game?
Maybe I don't know.
Already? I forget. Oh yeah, they did get bounced already. They're not defending their title. I feel like they already got bounced. So they should be nice and rested for this game. Don't have Europe until next Thursday, probably. Yep. I don't know why they couldn't get us at least 2 goals here. The Williams brothers should both be starting. They are still firing on all cylinders. And Aki Williams is Spanish, or no, I guess he's Ghanaian now. He's whatever Darwin Núñez is up front, like 60% of the time. Where you just see him get so many fucking chances and just good for 3 to 4 shots a game and maybe hit the target once. I've also seen him just randomly go into God form and get a brace against Barcelona in a game they had absolutely no business being in, or go and win a Copa del Rey title, or whatever he's doing in Europa League right now. So I do think that the Williams brothers, Sunset's back, Athletic Club can get us 2 goals here. Girona.
Bilbao team total minus 110.
Yeah, I mean, Girona's been scoring too, so maybe they get one, but it's at San Mames, so I mean, good luck.
If they do, you could just take them to score a fucking goal. I think it's like +1. I think it's plus money for them to score. Sorry, I lied. I was looking at halves. Take it back. But they're like minus 135 to score a goal.
Yeah.
Both teams to score plus 105.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I was looking at team total 2 Oaks for Athletic, but every time I take it, they score 1 or none. So I don't know. I'm not going to taint your bets with my bet.
Yeah, I mean, I like Bilbao. We know that they struggle on the road. They're so much better at San Mames. And also, like, They are very focused on getting to the Europa League final because it's at the San Mames this year. So don't be surprised when Bilbao gives you a couple of letdown games after Europa matches, because they are laser focused on, we are going to play in this Europa League final at home in our building, and it's going to be electric. So yeah, I like Bilbao here at home. Bilbao an over 1.5 for a big plus number, but Bilbao team total over 1.5, -110. And like I said, like the guy said, if you like Girona to score, which I tend to do, plus 105 for both teams to score, very good number. Sanset is back, so Sanset shot on target does keep the lights on in some people's apartments.
That's my guy. I'll take him to score or assist every single game too. Moving on. We have a Madrid derby. It is at the Bernabeu. Don't worry, guys. We rested Lucas Vasquez. First bet I looked at was Vinny booked, because I don't know if you saw today when Brahim Diaz literally got into the sideline ref's face to complain about a call he got, and then switched the field to Vinny. Vinny got called for a foul, and Vinny just goes like this to the air and got a yellow card. So just
okay,
like that, where this guy only had to play fucking 35 minutes and got booked, and we're playing against Atletico Madrid.
He needs the Bellotti shirt, dude. The Why Always Me shirt.
So that and both teams to score only being -155. I love that for a parlay piece. I'm gonna dance around with that one a lot. Feels like Griezmann always does something against us, even though I don't rate him, and he probably won't score for another 4 weeks afterwards. But I like us on the money line as well. I do think we get the job done at home.
I'm shocked.
Was it the purple Madrid sweatshirt that gave it away?
Hey, my team won this week. I'm good.
Mine did too.
These numbers are too good not to talk about, despite the fact that I'm obviously going to be pulling for Real Madrid. Both teams to score sitting at -130 seems really fucking disrespectful, especially with how our back line looks. Over 2.5, -125. That's a disrespectful ass number. I don't know what Atleti people watch that gives them any sort of confidence in their defense, but like that defense is ass, bro. If you're not taking Rodrigo to score or assist every fucking game at a plus number,
I would just like to say I'm on a 5. So Hard Rock does not offer to score or assist. You have to take to score or to assist. I'm on a 5-game streak of picking the wrong thing. The wrong side. 5 games in a row, including today. Out of the score.
Splitting your unit and just putting it on both.
I could do that, but that's not as fun. I want to be right. Like I want to say I got this game right. Today I had him to score. He had an assist. So yes. Sorry. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
So take Rodrigo to assist, and then he's going to score off of a Vinny assist, and we'll get paid that way. The other thing I got to mention, guys, Samuel Lino is hotter than the fucking sun right now. The fact that this guy struggles to get put in Simeone's starting 11 is absolutely ridiculous. I think he's on a game. He's on 4 or 5 games in a row with a goal contribution. And last week they had his shot on target. Like last game, they had his shot on target at like heavy plus money. I'm talking like plus 165 plus money. Just complete disrespect. Samuel Lino to score an assist. I don't know. I kind of want to find the ex-Madrid kind of connection there, but like also Rodrigo de Paul to be a scumbag -10,000.
You mean Llorente is literally right there.
Yeah.
Lino's plus 700 score.
De Paul had a really nice assist to Simeone's goal.
Ooh, Lenormand is suspended for this game.
Yeah, he doesn't really play for them like at all. I don't know if he was hurt or what, but he was like he hadn't been playing in like months for Atleti. This basketball game I'm watching is fucking terrible, but the team I'm on is up 12 points, but like 34-22 with 11 minutes left in the second half. And the college basketball game is ass, bro.
Is it Iona?
No.
Okay,
It's George Mason.
Good. Yeah, listen, I'll tweet out what I'm going to do with Rodrigo, and then just everybody take the complete opposite, right? So that's one easy way to make money. That being said, plus 300 to get a goal in the form that he's on, it's pretty fucking silly. So I'm going to continue to take that until he does. I hate to say it, you guys aren't going to like it, but plus 200 for Atleti to score 2 goals doesn't seem unreasonable considering Madrid's back line, considering the form that they're in.
We can't stop corners at all. We can't. We have nothing on corners.
So that's kind of where I'm at. Also, if you want to take Madrid's team total at minus 110, that's about as good as a number as you'll ever get. So either one or both. 2-2 correct score, 3-3 correct score. I don't know. Anything could happen. But I do want to see something out of Mbappe. I want to see something out of Vinny. Rodrigo obviously has been carrying.
He's plus 120 for a goal.
I'd really like to see him do it.
Yo, did you see who's ref in the game?
I did not.
It's Cesar Soto.
Of course it is.
I'm going to take so many cards.
I mean, the card line's probably already at 6.5.
Yeah.
This one also screams a red, too. We fucking hate each other.
Yeah, you can bet a penalty kick in this game, too.
I like that. I always like that. In a game like this, I'll always take a little stab at, like, will a
red card
be awarded? If it's plus 250 or better, I'll give it a shot.
Yep.
Goalkeeper saves, if you can get any good lines around like 3 or 4 saves, I would take all those also.
Courtois is going to need to stand on his head this game. Like, we need big game Courtois here.
All right. Last Spanish game I got for you. Sevilla versus Barcelona. Barcelona money line is minus 190, and that is a very bettable Barcelona money line against this Sevilla side, which hasn't really been the Sevilla of old, like for the last 3 seasons at least. Barcelona money line at over 1.5, or if you want to just go chalking, do a Lewandowski win cast, all extremely bettable numbers. And when's like the last time that Sevilla actually put up a fight against Barcelona? Because I feel like it hasn't really happened at all recently. So
I feel like that's a Sunday game. Give me a second. Yep, late Sunday game.
Yep, 3:00 Sunday game.
Sevilla tied Barcelona in 2021.
They beat them in 2021 also in the Copa del Rey. Are we counting that? Because usually Barcelona beats the shit out of them.
I was just looking at La Liga stuff. They tied them in 2020. Tied them twice in 2020, actually. A
lot of ties. I'm also seeing a lot of 3-0s in Barcelona's favor.
I can't find the last time Sevilla beat Barcelona. Oh, it's the last time Sevilla beat Barcelona in La Liga, 2015.
Sure.
Oh, that's it. 10 years ago. It's the anniversary, guys.
Barcelona to score the first goal in the first half is minus 120. I think that's like stealing.
Probably.
I'm trying to remember the last Barcelona game where they didn't score in the first like 10 minutes anyway.
Last week they did not score until the 61st minute versus Alves.
That doesn't count because I didn't watch it. No, I didn't watch it, so that doesn't. Doesn't count.
That was the only game I took the minus 1.5 also, so they're pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've
shout out Alves.
Yeah, shout out Alves. Thanks for not making me watch a fucking 1-0 game, you bastard. Yeah, dude. Sevilla, sorry guys, but you give me too good of a number on Sevilla or on Barcelona here, and I don't know who's respecting Sevilla this much, but like Rafinha's plus 145 for a goal. Where's Lamine Yamal's plus 255 for a goal? I don't know. All the numbers there, like if you just wanted to get chalky with it, a Lewandowski win cast looks pretty good. He's minus 115 to score. And he needs to score some fucking goals because Mbappe is going to catch him in the Pichichi.
Yeah, you guys covered everything I was going to say about this one, so no need to add on.
All right. Nick, are you ready?
As ready as I'll be.
We're going to Italy.
Oh.
What are the chances that you know what games from Italy I picked? There's 3 games I picked.
Inter Fiorentina is the only good game, so I'm assuming you picked that one. Yeah.
Yes. And then there's 2 for content.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the slate here.
Lazio's not on there.
I just didn't expect them to be.
Como Juve.
Yeah, I was thinking Como Juve was probably on there.
Okay. What's the other one?
Hold on, let me look.
Take a real hard look at the names and think about what would be going through Leg's head. I don't know if Nick's going to be able to figure it out. This is more of an Oaks is going to have to figure this one out.
I don't know, man. I was thinking Verona Atalanta.
It's going to be Cagliari Parma. Is it Lecce Bologna?
Nope.
Yep.
So that's where we got to figure it out, guys. But anyway, we're starting with Fiorentina Inter. These two actually play again in their reverse fixture already right after this game, which I always just kind of find hilarious. And for some, I always want to flip whatever picks I have on the next one. So looking forward to talk about that one next week. Same time, same place. What's good, everybody? One thing that me and Oaks have been talking about the last couple of weeks, Moise Kean offside. If you get the market,
silly.
It is free. It is genuinely free money.
He's more than double, or maybe not double, but 32 offsides in like 18 matches played, guys. Like he's offsides in the first half, guaranteed.
Yeah. He's also plus 350 to score a goal, which I know he's playing Inter. He's second in the fucking league with goals. He scores every fucking week, just about.
Juve could use a guy like that.
Yeah.
They probably could. I wonder how much it costs.
Somebody didn't get that joke on Twitter. They're like, "What? Well, why would Juve need him? They just got this guy." And I'm like, "Oh, probably because he like. Do you not get the joke that Dusan is worthless and they let go of Keane and now he's the second leading goal scorer in Serie A?"
I would listen. Fiorentina plus 1.5, man, kind of playable.
Yes. I was already looking at Fiorentina double chance. So go on.
I love you guys because you find exceptional values at plus money all the time. I am like much more of a, because I put in 1,000 bets a weekend, I want them to be as safe as possible. Give me the extra goal.
No, we don't play it safe here. I want to see Inter unable to score again. David De Gea saves are.
He's been awesome. He's been fucking spectacular for them this year.
He's actually been spectacular his entire career, and it got wasted at Manchester United, if we're being completely honest about it.
Fair.
I love Fiorentina at home as well. Moise Kean and David De Gea, as far as just being the guys that have been playing kind of at a different level really for Serie A. I think it's a Monday match.
Oh, it is the Monday match.
It's the late
this match is tomorrow, and I think they play next week's Monday match.
Yes, they do play next week's Monday match.
Yeah, this one I think is tomorrow. Yeah, we go raw in here. Facts.
Fuck, man. This one's tough for me because like I can't super get behind like Inter at home minus 220. There's not going to be a good way to get that to like a super bettable number. This one for me, like I'll just hammer home on guys that I really like. De Vrij has been very good in the air. He obviously got the game-tying goal at the death there for Inter. But De Vrij, just to take a shot, is always worth a look. DeMarco to put up 2 shots is like a free piece of a parlay on your bet slip. Like, DeMarco is always jacking. Dumfries has been hot lately. Him to shoot twice, him to put a shot on target. Kalahulungu is back. He did sub off, so they are kind of limiting his minutes a little bit. He came off at the 63rd, but as he builds back strength and gets playing full 90s, like him to put on a shot on target is kind of free because we know he's going to jack it from the middle of the midfield and he's on penalty kicks. Like I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to say him to score goals all the time regularly from open play is like a super high probability, but when he shoots, he's got an absolute fucking howitzer for a leg and will put it on frame.
Man, the one weird one I'm going to give you guys is Adley to get 2 shots plus 350. Like, he's not a...
2 shots on target?
No, shots. Just 2 shots.
Just 2 shots?
Just 2 shots. Mean, scored a goal last week.
Fiorentina.
He's not a forward, but, he definitely can get forward from the midfield. He's playing with a lot of confidence right now. Just to take 2 shots at plus 350. I can almost guarantee he's getting 1. So I think that's worth the shot.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. That is a nice little shout.
All right, moving on. I got another Italian game for you. Como versus Juve. Any Juve fans out there, the money line looks great for Juve. If you have confidence in Juve, which I do not, I'm looking at Como, Juve, both teams to score at -120. And I also have Nico Paz for a shot on target at -130. And I'm probably going to do the smart thing, which is Nico Paz shot on target and Yildiz shot on target. And then I'm going to say, yo, Nick, how does this lose?
Nico Paz to take 3 shots too at plus money.
Let's see if they're still doing the thing with my boy. Plus 450 to score. I'm just going to take it. I just will keep taking it because he scores once every 3 games. And it's at plus 450 or better every time. So
and when he doesn't score, and when he doesn't score, all you got to do is
goes
watch
up to 500.
the game.
Yep. So plus 450. Give it to me.
All right. I don't know the starting lineup, but I'm going to go Yildiz shot on target, Muani shot on target, Nico Paz shot on target, and say who fucks it up. Probably that's probably how it's going to go. Or I'll do something stupid and I'll throw on like a fucking Gotti shot. Like, yo guys, yo Nick, how's this fuck up? And it'll be like, I'm going to say the Gotti one. Nick does this fun thing where he picks the one with the worst odds, and he's like, that one.
Never. I just use ball knowledge. 100% ball knowledge. Odds are irrelevant.
Yes, that's what I think too. And I'm just
speaking of, shout out to Jimeni. Found another broken line on him. They thought he was playing center back today. Still -140 for a shot.
Yeah, they
did. Yeah, too. He got headed shot on target.
Hero.
My man had so many. He was giving out concussions too with half the block shots.
He's plus 340 for a shot on target.
That's pretty stupid on their part. Right, who,
like other than Asensio, who was going up for an aerial?
I don't know. I didn't know how skinny Jacobo,
the scared boy, looked.
Yeah, scared guy. Dude, the people online had a fucking field day with him too, where they're like, "You can't judge somebody off one game." I was like, "Well, this is Real Madrid, and
it's actually you guys do that all the time with every one of our players."
Yeah. Lecce versus Bologna. This is pretty much: do you bet on a beverage at home, coming off of a 3-1 win, or do you bet on Bologna?
Bologna at -110, the way they're playing right now, just don't even overthink it.
I was texting Nick. I go, look, man, Bologna's got a really kind of cupcake schedule here going into their Lazio match. They got 5 very winnable games. They have a tough one versus Milan is the only one that sticks out. And everybody else at the top of the Serie A table kind of has a murderer's row schedule. It might not be a bad time to put $10 on Bologna to finish top 4 at 15-1, and then look to buy out of that game before the Lazio match.
I'm here for it.
Bologna's playing good ball. I do want to see whether or not that Odegaard injury is serious. And
that's the
thing
that's hurting them, dude. That's a good shout. I just got way too excited. Odegaard's hurt. Ferguson's hurt. Orsolini's hurt. You're talking about 3 of their top 5 players, like, at worst.
If Odegaard's knock was small enough that he's playing, then I'm in on Bologna. But if I don't see him, Ferguson, and Orsolini, I'm probably out because Ndoye's not good enough to do it by himself.
No, 100% agree. Hold on.
Yeah, but is Ndoye still just taking every shot that ever was?
Yes.
He did throw up like 6 shots the other day. Yeah.
He'll get one.
Hold on.
When's the last time he scored? Did he do?
He's super due. He hasn't scored in a minute.
Dude, Castro at plus 240. Like, the kid is fucking good, man.
Yep.
Plays hard for 90 minutes. Scored the winner in their Coppa Italia game this week. Against somebody really
tough, man. Bologna's figuring it out. If they can get healthy, it's a tough side.
Thiago Motta, system manager. People are saying.
Many are saying.
Yeah. Moving on, we're going to Germany, guys. Bundesliga.
I'm gonna head out on you boys before we head to Germany. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
I'll catch you in the comments.
We'll see you on your show. I'll be over there watching.
I got Oaks at plus 150 to pick a correct goal scorer with the wheel. That's my bet.
Wow. You didn't know that was a 2-2 streak then. Damn.
I got Oaks.
Pressure's on.
See you guys.
I can't wait for him to spin fucking League One. Fuck this guy. Dortmund, Stuttgart. New manager magic for Dortmund or nah? We still rolling with that?
Yeah, Dortmund at home versus a Stuttgart team who wishes they were dead. Like, Stuttgart is absolutely pathetic. You come out and get shit pumped by PSG, then you lose to a team you absolutely should have beat over the weekend. Stuttgart is just a walking fucking corpse right now. Give me Dortmund at home in front of the yellow wall all day at minus 110.
Is Adeyemi starting?
He better be. He didn't last game, but he better be.
All right, moving on. Wolfsburg versus Leverkusen. No, I know
Leverkusen played extra minutes.
I was gonna say, so to win the title, this is how you kind of got to scrape it out. This is a tough part, February into March, when all the games are piling on. They just played an overtime match. Do we think Wolfsburg can get a goal?
Sure, they can get a goal.
Right,
Jonas Wind still exists.
Also, Patrick Schick it just happens.
Dog.
Finally, last game I got, it's in France. PSG versus Monaco. I don't like the disrespect that Monaco's getting. I also can't super disagree with it. I do think that there's usually a red card anytime these two teams meet or a penalty kick. So I'm expecting one of those things to happen. Also, chill the fuck out with the flares, everyone. Why is everybody putting out flares? Then we can't fucking see, and the game gets delayed like 15 minutes. Does anyone think that's funny, or is anyone really enjoying that? Haha, we can't see or really breathe that good. All right, let's wait 20 minutes. Sick. Like, you guys got to be suffering more than I am. I'll just wait, and then the screen clears up.
Right, like I'll just throw on a different game.
Yeah, like I'll switch back to fucking La Liga and wait for them, whatever. So I don't get that part. That's also probably going to happen still. Like we're in Turkey or whatever. The fans are just weird with the flares. PSG, I think Dembele might have figured something out. I don't know.
I think he might be good. I'm going to keep calling him ass so that he keeps being good. But, like, yeah, I'm going to keep doubting Dembele. But low-key, I think he might be good again.
Even, like, his shots on target numbers, like, they're still super bettable. He's been in, like, half my parlays. Bradley Barcola is taking a good Robin role where he can finish, but he also has no problem setting up other people.
And now he's got Special K, too.
Yeah, so it's going to be a long game for Monaco. I do think that they could at least get one, and I'm hoping it's a penalty kick, so I hit that bet too. Just two birds it. And that's all I got for that.
Nice.
All right. Actually, no, we're going to the wheel. So we got the Golden Booty wheel here. I'm on back-to-back winners right now. Shout out Erling Haaland. Hey, guys, you know Erling Haaland? Don't know if you ever heard of him. He scored a goal.
Plus 200, too. What a disrespectful-ass number.
Yes, it was. So I'm going to go first, but honestly, what a good way to cap off just City getting absolutely blessed and just really demoralizing them. And the best thing that could have happened is that Arsenal fans that were up on this pedestal were really hype. Oh, I also want to defend them for a second. Why are you guys getting mad that they're talking shit? They won. They can finally talk shit. Like, let them go talk their shit. You guys were dickheads. Erling Haaland's throwing the ball at people and shit after scoring goals. Y'all celebrated a tie, bums. Because if we're being real honest, I think both of you are bums. Get your fucking European titles up, and then you can chat shit. But if we're talking about anyone being allowed to chat shit, yeah, they just whipped your ass. So let them chat shit. Thank you, Newcastle, for also humbling them very quickly. That was nice.
It was.
Here we go. I'm going first. Wait, I got League One. Sure. Do these look smaller than the rest? Maybe it's just the font because I have more letters. All right.
I think it is just the font. Yeah.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Who is Sesko playing against? And why wouldn't he score?
What'd you say?
I said, who's Sesko playing against and why wouldn't he score?
RB Leipzig is at home.
Oh, they're playing St. Pauli. I'm taking Benny Sesko.
Nice.
All right, let's see what you got.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Leo would have been genuinely
If he starts, I'm going to take Santiago Jimenez. If he doesn't start, I'm going to take Pulisic.
Jimenez - Pulisic. Got it. All right, let me spit out my 15. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm kind of hungry.
Same. I got Italian beef going in the crock pot.
Ooh, beef. Celta Vigo, Betis, both teams to score -120. Real Betis double chance at Celta Vigo -160. Bilbao money line versus Girona -155. Real Madrid Atleti, both teams to score -155. Vinny booked. Barcelona money line and over 1.5 -145. Como Juventus, both teams to score -120. Paz shot on target -135. Marseille money line at Angers -160. Manu Leicester, both teams to score -135. Vardy shot on target -130. Ipswich money line at Burnley +130. Newcastle money line over 1.5 at Birmingham -150. Chelsea money line at Brighton +125. Aston Villa money line versus Tottenham -125. And then my parlay is Newcastle money line, Vinny booked, Vardy shot on target.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I have 12 right off the rip. I'll find the other ones as I go. Celta versus Betis, both teams to score -110 over on Caesars. Same game, Celta versus Betis, over 2.5 +116 over on Bet Rivers. If you want to pair them together, get a really big plus number, go ahead. Bilbao team total over 1.5 -110. Las Palmas, Villarreal, both teams to score over 2.5. I don't have those that number handy because I didn't look it up or try and find the best price, but both teams to score is -145. Parlay piece or playable by itself. Over 2.5 is -150. Villarreal team total over 1.5 at -135 looks kind of spicy too, but give me both teams to score over 2.5. Get a nice number there. Madrid versus Atleti, over 2.5 -125 over on Bet Rivers. Sociedad versus Espanyol. Sociedad sucks out loud, guys. Give me Espanyol +1. -130 over on Bet Rivers. Espanyol obviously riding high right now. Give me Mallorca versus Osasuna on Monday. Both teams to score +140. The upside is if Osasuna lets me down and doesn't score, we get to say we don't respect Osasuna next week. So little win-win there for me. Empoli versus AC Milan. AC Milan team total over 1.5 -125 on DK and Caesars. What? I know their defense sucks, but like on Empoli, yeah, they're gonna score twice. Give me Leverkusen on the money line -120 over on MGM. Give me Dortmund on the money line at -110 over on Bet Rivers. Southampton versus Burnley in the Cup. Give me under 2.5. Don't even watch that game. It will end either 1-0 either direction or 0-0. Burnley just do not cough up goals. And Southampton already is a championship team. They're just playing out the string here in the Premier League. Blackburn versus Wolves. I'm going to take Wolves away at -140. Wolves have too much offensive firepower for Blackburn. Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Give me Villa on the money line at -120. I need 2 more picks here. Give me Parma plus half a goal away at Cagliari. I think that's a nice little look. Parma's one of my favorite both teams to score teams in all of Europe. So if you want to take them, Parma plus the half is like it's -112. So that's a little bit better number. Both teams to score -145, still very playable. And then I guess last but not least, give me Como Juve, both teams to score.
I like it. All right, that's all I got for you guys. What?
Do you want to do a parlay?
Oh yeah, what do you got for me?
Um,
I missed my parlay by one leg again last week, so
let's do a team total parlay here. We'll do Bilbao team total over 1.5. We'll do Villarreal team total over 1.5, and we'll do Milan team total over 1.5.
putting a lot of faith in Milan, and Empoli's about to draw them. That's crazy.
I would hate that for me.
All right, that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you guys check out the website. If you want a Burr Oaks hat, hoodie, any of that business, you want Young Leg merch, you want merch for your favorite team, all that jazz, tftdrip.com. Make sure you go check it out if you wanted to support us, rock whatever we're rocking, tftdrip.com. You can follow us and subscribe right down below. Links are in the descriptions. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you follow us on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. You can follow me at A Young Leg. You can follow Oaks at Burr Oaks 77. And as well, always make sure to subscribe and like on YouTube. Oaks, anything to add?
Nope. Check out the Discords if you guys want 4 and 4 today, but for plus like 2.5 units because we bet plus money shit around here.
Thanks. All right. That's all I got for you guys. Fuck what you heard.
It's what you're hearing.
We are TwoFootTalk.